we've come to our point in our conversation where we come to every week. 4.5-point favorites. The Browns are on the road against the New York Giants. Again, team has scored the second fewest points to the winless Jets in the NFL this year. What do you thinking this game looks like, and what are you expecting?
Well, I mean, look, the Giants were trending upwards before they lost to Arizona last week, and I think that sort of shed some light on the fact that maybe it's a little early to get on that Giants hype train. I think the Browns will win this game. I think they'll cover. I'll go with 28-21.
I also think it's going to be a close game, and I just don't think these Browns, the way that they are put together, they're not built to blow anybody out. But what you want to see is the Browns in control of the game the entire way. Against the Texans, it was a 3-point game, but you never felt they were in trouble. And I think that's what you want to see against the Jets and the Giants. Take control of the game, run the football. It doesn't have to be pretty, but be in control of the game. And I think if that happens, you're pretty happy if you're Kevin Stefanski and the Browns coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, I think this could be one of those games where, like I said, if it's 28-21 final, maybe the Browns are up 28-14 in the fourth quarter, and the Giants get a cheap one at the end. I think the Browns have shown that they can go out, with Tennessee, for example, and they've done this in some other games. They can go out and kind of build that lead early and kind of control the football after that and hang on. It's just this defense isn't really built to shut you down for 60 minutes. So I think even against the Giants and that struggling offense, that might be a big ask. So I think the Giants will make the final score look close, but I'm with you. I think the Browns will have control of the game.
The other thing about it, don't forget, the Giants won 4 in a row before losing to the Arizona Cardinals, and they're very much in the playoff race in the NFC East. They're a game behind the Washington football team, and they've beaten them twice, so they have the tiebreaker there. They're playing for their playoff lives every time they go out there, being the Giants. So you're going to get everything they got. I just don't know that they have enough. Their defense is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they've got some guys on that defense. And, one of the storylines this week has been how they disguise things. And so Baker's going to have to be, he's going to have to know what he's seeing. And the receivers are going to have to know what they're seeing in the passing game as well. But I always go back to this with the Browns. And you kind of look, the Giants have kind of given up some big rushing numbers this year, here and there. Their run defense isn't terrible necessarily, but you kind of look at team rushing yards. When you go down that list, you see some big numbers. And this Browns team can always, if they want to, just rely on those two backs to just take control of a football game. And, on a short week, sometimes it's just about keeping it simple.